Hello everyone. uh, this is Dr. Meenu Pandey and I welcome you all on this Nine Speaks channel where we are discussing about phonetics. So in our previous episode related to phonetics, we had a discussion about the definition of phonetics and necessity of phonetics and what actually phonetics is. Now we are and also about number of sounds which any language like Hindi or English phonetics, phonemes, phonetic transcription. So first of all, we should know what is a phoneme. Okay, phoneme, as you know, if we used to divide anything into smallest thing, like the basic unit of any language is letter, and how many letters are there? It depends on the kind of language. Like if it is English, then they are 26 in number. So A for apple, single letter. So you can say the smallest unit of any language is a letter. When letters combine, we get words, and with a combination of different words, we get it depends. It may be a phrase, it may be a clause, or it may be a sentence. And combination of sentences creates a paragraph or any text. Okay. So it means everything has its own smallest unit, like atom is the smallest unit. Okay. Now molecule is the smallest unit of any matter which exists independently. So in this way, if we are talking about English or any language, especially with reference to phonetics, then the smallest unit is known as phoneme. So this is smallest unit, means you can't have half phoneme over there. If there's a phoneme, this is independent unit. Independent means it is the thing which may exist, or which exists rather independently. So phoneme is the smallest contrastive and independent unit of phonetics. Like if I'm pronouncing a sound ba, ba. What is ba? This is phoneme. If I'm pronouncing any vowel sound like uh, like ah, like ooh, like a. Okay, these are three different examples of vowel sounds. So these are the smallest distinctive and independent unit, and if we are going to change these unit, we are going to replace it with other, like if in place of PIN I am writing BIN, the meaning is totally different. Okay, so it means like PAN and PEN, there's a lot of difference in meaning because these are two different objects. It means if there is a change in single phoneme, then the entire word which we'll be getting is different. So phoneme is the smallest contrastive unit of any sound, because right now we are talking about speech sounds. We are not talking about that written kind of thing. We are talking about speech sounds. Okay. So like BOOK, it is book. BOOK is book. Now if I am transcribing it, then I am going to write ba, u and ka, book. It means here we are not considering double O, means this double O is not being considered as two different letters, but this is a single phoneme, and that is U, small u, chota wala u. So now we must discuss about the next unit, Means what are we going to get after combination of these phonemes? So the smallest unit is phoneme. With a combination of two or more than two phonemes, we get syllable. Okay, and syllable is again, this is a kind of a division of words which can be pronounced in single puff of breathing. When, like, it's about. So is a syllable, bout is another syllable. So only one letter and obviously one phoneme. And bout, ba, u or ta, three different phonemes joined together to form another syllable. So there are two different syllables in this word about. First one is and second is bout. Okay, so this is a disyllabic word, and in this disyllabic word there are two different syllables. In this way, we can say that when we are combining these phonemes together, we get syllable, and with the combination of single or more than one syllable, we get words. Okay, and later on, so whatever we are talking about syllable, it is the thing which is very important is this, that single syllable needs one vowel at least. There's no syllable which is comprises of consonant only, so for any syllable, if we are talking about structure, it is made up of vowel and consonants. It means by combining vowel sound with consonant sound, we'll be getting, or you can say by combining these phonemes, vowel phonemes or consonant phonemes. By combination of that, we get syllable. Okay, and there are different words. On the basis of the number of syllables present in those words, we categorize them like monosyllabic, disyllabic, trisyllabic, tetrasyllabic, pentasyllabic and polysyllabic, so on. As we are discussing about phonetic transcription, so for phonetic transcription, the important thing which you should know is, the first thing is you must be aware of different consonant sounds. Second is you must be aware of different vowel sounds, whether it's monophthong, diphthong, triphthong, whatever is there, but you should know. And the third thing is the concept of syllable. You must be aware of the concept of syllable, and later on, you come to know that when the words which are being combined together, there may be some change in those words also. So there are different types of changes, because as I told you, English is stress-based language. So the combination of different words, during that time, there are some rules of intonation, there are some rules which are related with their pronunciation, so we have to follow all those rules. In vowel and consonant sounds, while writing phonetic transcription, the thing which you have to keep in mind is always phonetic transcription is written between two slant lines. Okay, so you have, whatever you are writing, you have to write between those two slant lines, and later on you can write that complete transcription over there. So transcription is written with the help of phonemes, that consonant phonemes and vowel phonemes. Now, as I told you, there are 24 different consonant phonemes, but when we are talking about vowel phonemes, it can be categorized into monophthong and diphthong. There are 12 monophthong and 12 monophthong and 8 diphthongs are there. 12 monophthong, mono means single, means these monophthongs or these sounds are made up of only one sound, single sound. But diphthong means die, as you know, two. Means it is in place of single sound, it is made up of two sounds. Okay, so how to pronounce two sounds altogether? Definitely, mm, when we start pronouncing any phoneme which is made up of two sounds, then what we have to do, we start with one sound. Later on, we have to deviate towards the next sound, like ow. So ow, it's a diphthong. Ah, then ooh. So in this way we have to produce ow. Now, if it's now, it's pronounced as now. Cow, C-O-W, cow, now, like. So it means if it is combination of two sounds, then we have to begin with one and we have to move towards another. Okay, so